Happy morning, all my dear friends, and welcome to our morning session of Sunday. I'm so happy to be back on our original timings. And 1 minute, let me just mute everyone because it is causing a little disturbance. Okay, all right. So we have been on this little journey of ours for the past 10 to 12 weeks now, and we have done the basics, right? I think now we all are quite familiar with the basics of meditation. What is meditation? What is not meditation? The myths of meditation, the confusions we had in our head about meditation. All those basic groundwork has been done. And we have also discussed the minor, simpler experiences which we have as a beginner. You get body pains, you get shivers, you get, you are uncomfortable sometimes. Then you get disturbed by what's happening around you. So these are all the basic things. After 10 weeks, I think we are on a little more comfortable platform where we are now stable. है ना वो जो स्थिरम आसन हम बोलते हैं, जो सुखम स्थिरम आसन बोलते हैं, we have been able to sit in that for half an hour, 40 minutes, 45 minutes now. So we are comfortable with the process. So now we are prepared to dive deeper into the more mysteries of meditation. So what we're going to discuss today is the deeper meditative experiences, okay, which you start achieving once you have mastered or trained yourself to sit comfortably for half an hour at least. And then we go into the deeper states of meditation. So I'm just going to share my screen where I will spend about 10 minutes to discuss these deeper states of meditation. Just give me a moment, please. Okay. All right. You can see my screen? Yes? Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks, Latika.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so now we are discussing the deeper states of meditation, which we experience once we have mastered the technique of meditation, mastered the technique of sitting with ourselves for a little longer time. And we have mastered the technique of going within. So then once we have transcended the physical experiences, we go into a little more deeper meditative experiences. And the first one is the body weight experience. We start sometimes feeling that our body is now becoming heavy. Okay, for some people, and one more thing, please don't compare your symptoms with each other because we are all on our own individual journey. There's nothing to compare. So just enjoy your own, because we have become observers. We are the observers of our breath and our experience. So what now? The deeper ones will come once you are touching your subconscious mind. That you cannot monitor yourself. You cannot bring them on yourself. It is happening. You are just observing. So what state you are on, what state I am on, what state Latika is on, what state Sanjana is on. Everybody is on a different trip. So everybody's experience is going to be different. So body weight experience. Now, suppose you start feeling very heavy and then you suddenly say, oh my God, what's happening to me? Why am I feeling so heavy? Why my body is feeling heavy? There's a simple reason. Basically, once you have cleared of all the blockages of your nadis, you have downloaded a lot of cosmic energy in your body. Sometimes it just accumulates in one particular part of the body. Kindly put yourselves when you join, please. Okay. So what happens? The energy starts accumulating in some particular part of your body. And generally, it is the head first. So you might feel very heavy in your head till the time you're sitting in meditation. And once you're done with meditation, you're absolutely at ease after that. It just disappears. That headache does not stay on for long. Okay. So this is what really happens when your body starts feeling heavy. Sometimes it might feel light also. So when your blockages are getting removed, all the, what I say, the red light experiences, fear, guilt, hate, all those ones, those blockages start getting removed. Your nadis are absolutely clean. The energy is flowing beautifully and smoothly. You might feel that your body is becoming light, so light that you might feel you've, risen above from the ground. You are levitating. It's called levitation. Now, we don't have to get carried away about these experiences. हम कोई magicians बनने के लिए meditation नहीं कर रहे हैं. We don't have to show people, oh, see, I can float on air. So that's not our aim or goal. These are just things which might just come, might not come. Body temperature variation, physical warmth or cold shivers. Again, as the energy increases in your body, you might feel the temperature in your cells rise, and vice versa. Then sometimes we get deeply connected, our senses get deeply connected with the others. I mean, I don't mean other side, I mean higher realms. Then you start hearing mystical sounds of the universe, like the Om, or maybe ringing of the bells, something like that you start hearing once you have reached, it's called the Brahmanad. Okay, once you are in a little deeper state of meditation, you can be hearing some sounds, buzzing, droning, hissing, thunder sounds, sounds of the oceans, waterfalls. So these kind of sensory experiences. Other experiences which you might feel is you feel a cool breeze, going through going past you, touching your skin. You might start feeling certain fragrances of flowers, of some scents, Then you might also feel some taste in your mouth. And sometimes at the back of our bodies, generally, we feel something creeping. As like that, there is something crawling up us. That is the Kundalini which starts rising. Then change of breath patterns. Now, change of breath patterns, if you're a very anxious person, you might feel that your breathing is becoming faster. But if you have reached a space of tranquility, peace, your breath will become longer and silent. And sometimes, don't get scared, you might feel you're not breathing at all. This also happens. Now, why does this happen? Once you have downloaded enough energy in your body, what happens? You do not need too much of oxygen. So your breathing, your metabolism slows down, and your breathing pattern becomes very, very soft and slow. So you just might think that you've stopped breathing, but don't get scared. That's not possible. You won't stop breathing. That's going to happen only once. So just enjoy the process. Okay. Then your thoughts, you feel your thoughts are reducing day by day by day. And that's what we are trying, because these are the thoughts which are blocking us. We get 30 to 50,000 thoughts a day, most of them of the past or of the future anxieties. So these thoughts will start reducing as you start coming to a center. Then there are throat chakra experiences. What are these throat chakra experiences which we feel? So what happens when you're in your throat chakra experiences? You just might yawn, or you might burp, or some kind of a sound comes out from your throat. And then lastly, but not less importantly, when we go into the further deeper states, we also, experience certain third eye experiences. That means when we are able to activate our pineal gland, we are able to experience the further deeper state of meditation. So these are headaches, visions. Visions could be anything. Visions could be seeing the deities which we worship, or even those which we do not worship, because you are not controlling anything. Our subconscious is getting connected to the other realms. So it could be just any senior masters who you do not even know. Sometimes you might say, I saw something I've never ever experienced. I was in a church. I'm not a Christian. Why was I in a church? So you never know where you get connected. So we have to just become an observer. We are not going to analyze anything or question anything, because here the analytic mind, the conscious mind is not working. We may see colors, we may see brilliant lights, we may see tunnels, we may see snapshots of a future events. Okay, it might be like a scene, like a TV screen in front of you. You're seeing some nature, hills देख रहे हो, forest देख रहे हो, river देख रहे हो, कुछ भी देख सकते हैं. They can be a flash of some, कहते हैं ना, recap, कोई पिछला कुछ आपका लाइफ टाइम का कोई सीन सडनली आपके सामने आ जाता है. Okay, so where have I reached? 1 minute. Just give me a sec. This is what happens when you're managing everything alone. Okay. एक सेकंड दे दीजिए मुझे. I've jumped that slide. Myths we have already discussed before, so I am not discussing that now. In myths कहाँ से आ गए? We were doing the deeper experiences. एक मिनट दीजिए मुझे. Just give me a minute. Okay. So अभी तक जो हमने discuss किया, has anybody ever experienced this? Any one of these experiences, if you have ever experienced?
Jasbir ma'am, may
Yes. Yes,
Ma'am,
Nandini ma'am.
when I'm meditating, what is happening is my backbone, I'm pulling towards upside. Why this is happening? I don't know. It is, for example, my backbone is not straight. It is my neck. I had close. While doing meditation, my eyes are closed. But what I felt is automatically I'm turning towards upside. Someone is pulling me towards the sky.
Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. As I said, analyze word to humne use hi nahi karna. We are not trying to find out why it is happening. We are observing what is happening. And as I've already mentioned, that once we go into the deeper states of meditation, now you have done Vipassana, you have done other modalities too. So then you are immediately getting into the deeper states of meditation, and your Kundalini maybe is rising. It is, coming up from the back of your spine, and which you're saying straight. We don't have to concentrate on sitting straight. We just begin with that posture. After that, wherever our body is going, we have to lose our conscious focus on our body. So we are not doing any kind of a PT or something that we have to be straight. We are not doing any pranayam. We are not doing any yoga. So if your body is swaying after that, just let it go. You're just the observer. And each day I will advise you to just write your experiences, 2-3 experiences, whatever you experience. And eventually, when you will go into more deeper states, when you will be having your third eye experiences, you will even understand yourself that why this was happening. So you will get that answer yourself. Okay. Nobody will be able to tell you why this happened. I'm just trying to give you the tons of things which may be happening. So if anything of this is happening to you, keep on observing it, keep on writing it down, and one fine day you will come to know yourself, what was this indicating to me? Right? Okay. So let's just go ahead with the other meditative experiences which I was talking about. Astral experience. Now we are all meditators, and we know that we are not just the physical body, we have the other bodies too. So this astral body, where our desires and feelings are, this is a subtle body which tends to come out of our physical body when we are in very, very deep meditative states. We might feel that out of the body experience as if we are able to see our own body. And this astral body can travel. See, all our dreams are basically astral experiences. Okay? It's not that, don't get scared. We just don't fly away anywhere. We are connected with ourselves with something which is called a silver cord. And immediately this astral body comes back within fractions of seconds once you become aware about your physical body. Okay. So tunnel experiences, you might feel you're going into a long tunnel of light. Outer body experience I've already mentioned. So there are other miscellaneous experiences which maybe maybe there are tons of these which I have never experienced. So I'm just trying to share based on my understanding, based on what I have learned in my journey, that what all could be happening. Okay. So then we might reach, when we are totally connected with our subconscious, we might lose awareness of our outer environment, the sounds outside, any movement outside, which was disturbing us earlier. Now it does not matter to us anymore. We might lose awareness of time. When you sit in meditation, you might feel, अरे हम तो अभी 5 minutes बैठे थे, and ma'am is saying कि आधा घंटा हो गया, 40 minutes हो गए. Then you look at your watch and you are very delighted with yourself that you have sat for an hour and आपको कुछ feel नहीं हुआ. Okay, time. नहीं तो पहले, most of us used to say, I could not sit more than 2 minutes 15, 18 years back when I started. 2 minutes sitting was a task for me because so many thoughts, so much anxiety I had in myself. I could not sit with myself for 2 minutes. There was so much between me and myself, which I had to work on. And then these are the experiences which I spoke about. And then when you come into that complete stillness, which is called the samadhi state, you start getting connected to the source. Abhi to hum sirf theoretically padhte hain, samajhte hain that we are still connected with our source. We are not separated. That is the biggest myth, that we are separate. We are not separate. We are one with the oneness. But then you start feeling it too. Okay? And then you might receive great wisdom, great insights in your meditation from senior masters. See, if you read books of Lobsang Rampa, he got these things downloaded. You know, I mean, that's a different, what do you say? We will be discussing this later, you know, walk-ins and all that. But what I'm talking about, like the Vedas, I say that the Rishi Munis, they used to meditate for days, months, years, and all the knowledge of the Vedas, Vedantas have been downloaded during meditation. This was not their knowledge. Okay? It has been written by them, all right, but they received this wisdom from the higher realms. Okay, so now we have to just believe, surrender, and go with the flow, that every experience is a blessing and should be received with gratitude. Last time we understood the importance of gratitude. So when gratitude is combined with our prayers, it can do miracles. Yes? So I had read a line here somewhere. I will definitely like to share it if I can get it just now. It was something about on gratitude actually. Nahi milega to some other time I'll put it somewhere. I'm not getting it at the moment. It was a very beautiful way of explaining gratitude. That gratitude is actually when we are fueling or adding a catalyst to our prayers. Because prayers, as I said, we are talking to God, and meditation is when the divine is talking to us. Okay. So with this much little knowledge on the deeper states of meditation, next time we are going to now go into other concepts of meditation, chakras, brain waves, our nadi system. Okay. And we will try to collaborate that with all the learnings which we have done till now. So anyone, any sharing on the meditative states, or should we just now go into the experience? Okay, then I'm stopping this live streaming.